What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Great War mod here. We are playing as Spain. Last episode we finished conquering Portugal here. Currently experiencing some resistance here in Gibraltar and northern Portugal here, Porto. So I've moved one division northwards here to see into the city of Porto there to see if he can't help quell that resistance. Meanwhile, we're also trying to break through here in North Africa, so we're about to overrun this French division here, which will then distribute the rest of these divisions along the front line here. So we've got 6 divisions working for me there. We do have the old sort of Portuguese fleet out here, so I do want to take my existing fleet that now has, let's see, 13 ships, right? Oh, they're actually repairing. But I'm going to send them on a quick search and destroy mission there to try and help knock out that remaining Portuguese shipping, which will be good. Meanwhile, Russia collapsed early, guys, releasing Ukraine, Latvia, Estonia, and so that is allowing Austria and Germany to turn their attention back over here to the Western Front, and you can see the Germans making a significant push here in the center, although they've got 19 German divisions here that could be cut off if they do not take care of these 9 French divisions sitting here, and then these guys are going to be running out of supply here soon as well, so hopefully they make the appropriate maneuvers to take care of that. And then you can also see over here we've got the German line here moving up against, and Belgium actually already capitulated, but they've got to finish out taking some of those Belgian territories and drive down towards France. Meanwhile, we're just trying to hold the line up here in the north, where I think we could actually probably make a couple of different pushes. So, for example, we could move in like this against those Portuguese divisions, and then I've got 3 divisions here that could probably mount an attack to that province with only showing 1 weak sort of French division. So those are going to show as nice green numbers for me there right off the bat. They are going to retreat a little bit here, and in doing so, I'm actually going to push... damn it. We're going to let these 2 divisions move along. There we are. Very good, so we're going to push here and here and here, showing a green 87. So while we're making moves, though, another problem we're experiencing is the fact that we currently don't have enough production there to our front lines, right? So we're showing total needs now for early motorized there, total need of 561, 813 total early artillery units there, producing 6 of those per day. So that's going to move down nicely for us, and then only producing out 5 per day of the support equipment there. Yikes. And then the infantry equipment level 2 we were able to grab early, because that does come due in 1916, so next year. So we've already started producing out and resupplying our existing divisions with those. Alright, good news here is these African forces have all arrived. We're going to mount a 3-pronged attack there against that 1 division that you can see. Showing 3 divisions over here now, and the French are actually going to move some probably in support of me moving forward down here. So I'm going to move this guy a little bit further here down the coastline. This guy is currently trapped, so I'm going to have him move this way in order to try to get to this dockyard to resupply himself there. 2 new ships now that have popped out for us, so that does make me want to take this ship back here to combine in with my new ships, a Destroyer 3 and a Light Cruiser 3 there. Sweet, so now we're showing as 15 units, and we'll go back to the search and destroy there with my new ships out to the Iberian coast. If we're able to hold that superiority, at least in that 1 province there, that would be really nice. Oh, the Portuguese do have this little island chain out here, the Azores, which would be a great staging ground, trying to make it back across the Atlantic if at all possible. Okay, we're defending here now, which I think we could probably mount an attack going further north this way. The French have most likely had to pull back troops to help with the German problem there up north, so that was probably a blessing for us. I know it was. These 2 divisions here will attack. Meanwhile, these 3 will crush in from the side. So continuing to move north there towards Bordeaux. And I could probably actually... Well, we're going to continue to micro that, I think, now that I think about it. A deep cut here made by the Germans in the central portions of France there. yeah, that you can see them still moving divisions back over this way now to the Western Front. So if we're able to knock out France from the war here early, that would be fantastic. All right. This guy I'm actually going to take in a movement this way here. You're going to move along the mountain line. They're going this way. So the goal here is going to be to try to surround these units. And they did pull back because they noticed, hey, we're about to surround them. These guys are going to continue moving this way. Actually, this guy can go over here and take Algiers. It's worth 5 victory points. I mean, hey, why not? France, though, still showing at only 7% towards capitulation. Meanwhile, the Germans making a push over here on the other side of Northern Africa for us, which is great to see. Egypt and Cairo still held there by the British, to be expected. Okay. So now that we hold these territories, we can actually start moving forward like this. We want to be careful of attrition as well as we continue rolling forward. You're going to go like this. Tunisia has capitulated. Okay, great news. So the Ottomans getting that territory now. This, that lone division that was down here was completely decimated, unfortunately. So we do have a French division now stopping us from getting down here towards Rio del Oro. So this guy's going to continue his movement like this. He's coming up this way. Showing at 521k now in manpower. This guy's going to continue moving this way. Dockyard expansion is now finished, so I did just get a couple of extra dockyards in there, which is good to see. We do have to move down the airfield expansion here in order to get that additional research slot, right? Okay. Well, let's do it. Aviation effort has to come first at 70 days there. Still showing some resistance down here now, which is disappointing. Okay, we did have a couple of convoys lost up here. Still searching for this missing Portuguese fleet out here. Modify the government. There's not a whole lot else I could do. We could go for a tank designer. So let's grab him. Still now showing it's democratic, but we're all the way up to 61% now in authoritarian support. What else can we do up here along the French line? Well, let's take 2 divisions there and counterattack. We take 1 division here and push through. On the defense over here now and defending that pretty nicely. This guy we can add to the mix over here. 9 divisions here that need to do something. So you guys are going to roll down this way. They have full organization storming down from the mountains now and trying to get into the French lowlands over here. Trench mortar has now finished, so that's just going to help boost up my infantry stats that much further. Okay, we do need to pick a new research now. So 1918 on a lot of this stuff. Even though it's only going to take me 386 days there, that's good to know. Artillery-wise now, we could get that one. That one's going to take 562 days. 386 days. That's interesting to me. August 1915, so it is probably time to get the advanced hand tools here at 158 days because that'll help out my production problems. Constructions-wise, we're working on repairing out certain things. And what we really need is a couple of extra military factories here to help out with the production shortages that we're experiencing. So I'm going to put those guys on those projects here to begin with. Okay, Northern Africa now. This guy's moving in like this. I'll tell you what, why don't you go like this and roll alongside my other buddy there. Meanwhile, this guy should swing around like this and pick up those territories. Down here, we've got movement along the French line again. So we're going to try to sneak in behind him here and reach that seaport. This guy can actually make a move like this down here towards the south. This guy, you're going to march all the way to Algiers there at 5 victory points. Oran, excuse me, versus... yeah, that is actual Algiers. Okay, cool. Aha. We've hit some resistance now, showing in a red 54 here, so I'm going to keep him bottled up. Okay, sweet. This guy was able to sneak in. Take the naval base. Yes, I don't want them to be able to supply from that area. They do have one unit that is now guarding Algiers. We've mounted an attack against them there. Meanwhile, this air base is about to become ours. Fucking sweet. You're going to come in like that from the side. Meanwhile, he's being transported back down here towards the south. I've got 9 divisions now working for me over here. Ouch, this guy, not a good attack there. Okay, we did take the city, so that's good to see. Extra military factories now. Much needed, so we've got 2 of them. We'll plug them both into that support equipment need there. So now what are we missing in terms of resources? Well, 4 oil, 2 rubber, 1 aluminum. So, trade-wise, aluminum, I'm importing 6. I should import another one here from Norway. New infantry helmet is finished now. I'm actually going to cancel this one from the Germans. Okay, so that gives me the perfect amount of aluminum, it looks like. Yep. So producing out over 5 of those support equipments per day now, so that's good to see. Back up here, we need to get more industrial tech, at least what I'm thinking. Resource gain efficiency +5. Let's get the heavy industry level 2 there at only 101 days. And what do we have over here now? So the French trying to stack back up here towards the north. These units could probably all advance, to be honest. Let's bring them along the river like this. You're going to come down like this. Let's just mount marches all the way across the lines here. And actually, I'm going to have you sort of mop up that area like that. How are things going back up here now on the French line? Pretty good. We've made some progress, which is good to see. These 3 divisions should be able to easily take out that cav. 6 divisions here are going to roll down from the mountains this way. Defending over here, showing a red there. So hopefully some support will be coming in. Yes, does look like it. We've got 1 division stacked up here, 1 mountain division that is poorly supplied and organized, so we're going to counterattack them there. These 3 divisions could absolutely push forward this way. So continuing to push there, which is great. Cool. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content. And we'll go ahead and catch you next time.